Hey, WOD Champions, this is Rebecca Sager with your WOD of the day. When I stopped to think about what I should do this WOD about, the first phrase that came to my mind was, perfect love casts out fear. And I want to ask you today, what are the fears that are paralyzing you? Because that's what fear does. Fear paralyzes us. And so are there fears in your life and in your business right now that are paralyzing you? Maybe it's a fear of talking to people. Maybe it's a fear of sparking people and sharing this opportunity. Maybe it's a fear of failure that is so common here. Or maybe it's even a fear of getting constructive feedback from your sponsor and hearing some areas that you can improve on. Maybe it's a fear of identifying how much debt you really have or how much time you're really not spending with your children. Those are all fears that paralyze us. And so the truth will set you free. Identify the truth and it will set you free. Identifying what's stopping you from sharing this opportunity with people. We have the best opportunity on the planet for the ordinary person to do something extraordinary with their lives. Why wouldn't we share that with people? Imagine if Bob Ferngren's sponsor was afraid of sharing Advocare with him. Can you imagine? Or imagine if Dawn and Brett Funk's sponsors, Jason and Ty, were afraid of sharing this opportunity and being persistent with them. I don't even want to think about that. But what if you identified the fear of failure is really false, because the truth is quitting here, you're going to fail. But other than that, if you're working the system and following the basics, you're not going to fail. It's just a matter of time. And identifying that moving forward is going to help you be successful here. Identifying how much debt you actually have, that truth will set you free, because then you can set a goal to tackle it. Identifying how much time you're not spending with your children is going to empower you to do what it takes so that you can get that time back with your kids. And also identifying, maybe the fear of getting constructive feedback from your sponsor. If you identify that and realize that your sponsor is going to give you feedback, but what that's going to do is help you be more successful and help you achieve your goals. And so identify the truth. And the way that you can overcome these fears is to get into action. Once you identify that truth, getting into action is going to create momentum. It's going to propel you forward and free you from that fear. And so I want to ask you, where are you going and why? Don't focus on your fears. Focus on where you're going and why. Of course, we tie everything back to our purpose. People are not going to follow weakness, but if you identify where you're going and why, people will follow your strength when you share that with other people and plug them into the success system, introducing them to your sponsor. And so that being said, get into action, capitalize on the fact that we have 2 days left in this pay period where you can capitalize on the discount of the 24-day challenge, help people place advisor orders to have a greater profit margin for their income opportunity, and or get the 24-day challenge at a discount rate. And getting started today is the best thing you can do. So get in touch, make a list, identify your fears, identify who you're going to talk to overcome these fears, and let's make it a great pay period. Close. God bless you guys.